This comment here says, would definitely watch a 50 Cent versus T.I. versus for sure. 100. This other comment here says, there will be a good one. 50 versus T.I. So this is something that fans would definitely want to see. I would definitely watch it.
That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't want to stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
So now T.I. is insinuating that 50 Cent is beating on females, and he got details of that. This shit turned into an all-out beef. He should have just did the verses, bro. That shit would have been easy. He would have made money and everything. It would have been good for his legacy, bro. But this right here, this is an L. I think this is the first time we can admit that 50 Cent is taking an L. So this 50 Cent and T.I. beef has taken the face of his own. In case you've been under a rock for the past 2 weeks, 50 Cent and T.I. has been going back and forth over the internet. They've been taking shots at each other, and it's just getting out of control, bro. So this beef actually started a few years back, but it reignited when T.I. would go on a Shannon Sharp's podcast, and Shannon Sharp would ask him who would he like to face in a versus battle. So T.I. would call out 50 Cent, and he would say this.
I did hear you say versus.
Yeah.
So who you trying to see in a versus?
Can't nobody fuck with me, Shannon.
Hold on.
Hold on. Can't nobody fuck with me because I am the absolute best at being me. Ain't nowhere else you can get this shit right here, but right here. You feel what I'm saying?
Have versus reached out? Obviously, that's Swizz and Tim.
They the homies. I mean, they did, but you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that made no sense. Me and Young was supposed to go, right? When I was talking to Swizz, I was like, shit, man, yeah, I do it. And he hit me back. He was like, shit, Tip, don't even trip. I think we gonna get Gucci to do it. I said, well, you don't need me then. Then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool.
Looking at some of these comments on here, I would say that it's a missed opportunity for 50 Cent and T.I. because it would definitely be something that fans would want to see. I mean, I would watch it myself. I would watch the verses between 50 Cent and T.I. So it's just unfortunate. This comment here says, would definitely watch a 50 Cent versus T.I. versus for sure. 100. This other comment here says, there will be a good one. 50 versus T.I. So this is something that fans would definitely want to see. I would definitely watch it, like I said at first. But it's something that we probably won't get. Because T.I. went to $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and he told Gilly and Wallow basically that he don't even want to stand on stage with 50 no more. And this is the reason why.
I seen you call for the verses, man. And you said you called the whole state out.
Nah, no, I didn't.
You don't want to do anybody up that way. Hold on, wait a minute. The whole East Coast, anybody up that fucking way was.
I mean, yeah, I'm with that, but that wasn't my intention. You know what I'm saying? To give a blanket statement, because to be honest, that was something that's exactly what I'm asking motherfuckers not to do to us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to make a conscious effort to treat motherfucker the way I want to be treated. You know what I mean? So, I spoke to the motherfucker that I wanted to speak to. That video when I was in the studio talking to Kev, that shit was years, like 2021 type shit.
Oh, okay.
That was an old video.
Oh, that they resurfaced.
Yeah. That was an old video because when the shit first jumped off, and it crazy hell to me. Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That what the shit supposed to be about. It supposed to be about, fucking around, doing something with another artist that, that you respect, this, that, and the other.
Right.
And so even the first time when I was saying, and mind you, me and this nigga talk about this, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue.
Yeah.
Me and this nigga talk about this.
Okay.
We talk about this. We said what we were gonna do.
You talking about you were 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere.
All right.
We were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? He was like, shit, you wanna do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Right. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. And to me, that just, so, at that point, then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Oh, okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want, Cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna kick that kind of shit, then, man, nigga, just say you don't wanna do it. All the other extra lame ass shit, man, this shit goofy.
So y'all talked about it, you saying? You went out
Yeah,
there.
years ago. Years ago we spoke about
I
it.
think it'd be a great battle, though. I think.
Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't wanna stand on stage with him. I have no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
So I don't think T.I. meant any disrespect with this. I think that he views 50 Cent on his level. So he chose to call 50 Cent out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he meant any type of harm or to be malicious. I just think that it's admirable. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the whole Verzuz battle is supposed to represent. It's supposed to represent a share of legacy, a celebration. It's supposed to be honorable. It's supposed to signify peace. And I think 50 Cent kind of missed that memo. Because 50 Cent does what 50 Cent normally does. And he went to Twitter and he posted this picture right here. Now, my personal opinion, this right here was just total disrespectful. It was uncalled for. That lady ain't got nothing to do with this whole beef. She ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on with T.I. I would never brought in someone else in this beef. This beef has nothing to do with anybody else. You attacking this lady, she has nothing to do with it. That's just petty in my opinion. And when I saw this, I immediately thought, like, this lady has grown sons. They might jump in to defend her. This might take on another face. This might go into another whole realm of beef. And I was right.
How y'all bitch ass raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama. I'm not going. So tell your ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama. What's wrong with you? Y'all better tie y'all shoes. Y'all don't know who with. You better put that music up and shut the fuck up. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get it. On my mother. Your mama. Dig that bitch up.
Now, I can't say I blame King. I can't say I blame him for sticking up for his mom and speaking up for her on her behalf. But nigga, come on, bro. This shit is, come on. That's kind of too far. But then again, we talking about 50 Cent. And 50 Cent goes to hell at first strike. Sometimes you don't even know you beefing with 50. And he already beefing with you. He already posting shit about you on Twitter. So with it being 50 Cent, is it really too far? I wouldn't have did it though, personally. I wouldn't have talked about his mom. His mom is dead. She's deceased. No, rest in peace. I wouldn't have went that far. Now, King would also post a diss track to 50.
Me and my bitch get married, she gon' have like 7 rings. Yeah, I'm a baller, baby. I'll splurge on you, that ain't a thing. Yeah, first I put her on some planes and now I put her on some jets. Yeah, in the middle of the ocean, on a jet ski. No, she wet. They think a Corvette is a foreign. You can tell that they life boring. I was fucking bad shit at 16. That's a life where I start touring. Niggas dissing, I ignore them. But my angels, they go for 'em. Niggas speaking on my mama, I tell Chess, ring the alarm. Niggas pussy, probably cross his leg and fucking fold his arms. Every nigga that played them bit the dust, my angels, lucky charms.
Now, T.I. would also post some diss tracks. But T.I. dropped 3 diss tracks. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. The last one that he dropped is making some very serious allegations. Very serious allegations. And if these allegations are true, this can ruin 50 Cent's online reputation. When many men leave their chin open, go in their jaw. Damn. I don't see 50 responding back to these, but he got to do something, bro. But honestly, I don't see 50 Cent out rapping T.I. Like, he might have a better catalog to some people, but rapping, bro, he can't out rap T.I.
Hope you know the price. Every time I look like they gon' wanna get into it a beat. I hate a bullet, push a nigga coming through it to me. If you don't detail, and I know detail. Could be a freak out to that out, but I know detail. He just the Johnson, huh? Must be ODL.
Now T.I. is insinuating that 50 Cent is beating on females and he got details of that. So, bro, I think a versus battle would have just been easy, bro. It would have been just the easy route to go instead of beefing. This shit turned into an all-out beef. He should have just did the verses, bro. That shit would have been easy. He would have made money and everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it would have been good for his legacy. It would have been good for his legacy, bro. But this right here, this is a L. This is a L. This battle right here is kind of awkward, bro. These two are dissing each other in their own way, which is unorthodox for a beef. Usually you see internet beef, it's just like them going back and forth. And then when it's a rap beef, they're rapping back and forth. But this one right here, it's just all over the place. You got people jumping and spawning in the beef. You know, I don't know, bro. I don't know how this is going to play out. But I can say that this is looking bad for 50. 50 is the online bully. He the big dog. He the cyber bully, whatever you want to call him. But this one, he's getting bullied. It looks like he's getting bullied. I'm not gonna lie. If 50 Cent don't respond back with the song, I can't say that I would look at him less than a man, but at the same time, like this beef was about the versus battle. It was about music. So if you don't respond back with music, then I gotta say, bro, T.I. is up 3-0. He up 3-0. But let me know if I'm tripping though in the comment section, bro. Who y'all got winning this beef? Who y'all think winning so far? And before y'all get up out of here, bro, click on this video here on this screen so you can see how you've been lied to about AI and how AI will replace you within the next 5 to 10 years.